The Bergs was right again. The Bookie Bergs, the interstellar galactic pimp from the planet Bergatron, was right yet again, folks. The Bookie Bergs was right yet again. The interstellar galactic Bookie pimp from the planet Bergatron was right yet again. I picked the Kansas City Chiefs to win, minus 1.5 points. The Bergs was right once again. Now, I was wrong on the over-under, but a lot of people don't even bet over-unders. A lot of people just bet the Super Bowl. And who did the Bergs pick? Many people ask me, because many people respect me as a bookmaker, as a lifelong sports fan. They respect me, and they respect my opinions. And I was right yet again. So I'm here to collect. But before that, I want to give a big shout out, a big thank you to an anonymous person who sent me an Amazon Prime package today. And I did an unboxing earlier, an unpackaging earlier. I had a package this morning around noon when I woke up. Yeah, but Trigger Chimp, the bottom line is this. Most people, unless if you're a degenerate gambler, okay, I'm not a degenerate gambler. Most people do not bet the coin toss. And most people do not bet the over-unders. Most people just bet the game. And I won the game. Therefore, I am a winner. But my mother said, Chris, you have a package down here. I said, what do you mean I have a package? It's Sunday. Who delivers on a Sunday, a Super Bowl Sunday? I was like thinking, is it Groundhog Day today? Oh, yeah, it is Groundhog's Day today. Anyway, I got an Amazon Prime package. I guess it was from a fan. There was no return address. Hey, what's up, Dax Malone, Trigger Chip, Tribe Smells Like Old Man's Balls, Sal Dada. I got this from a fan. Dr. Scholes, because I have a lot of fans. A lot of people know my address. I've been doxxed years ago, folks. Come on. So it just came in a little Amazon Prime envelope I threw out. And it didn't have a return address. It didn't have a note or anything. It just had a Dr. Scholes, okay, Dr. Scholes Athletic Series Sport Massaging Gel Advanced Insoles, protects feet, knees, and lower back. And everyone knows I'm on my feet all the time in here. Everyone knows I'm a type 2 diabetic. Everyone knows I'm overweight. And these are nice. Protects feet, knees, and lower back from shock, reduces muscle fatigue and stress on lower body joints, designed for multiple sports and athletic activities. Responsive wave cushioning in heel reduces stress. Active perform arc shell provides lateral stability and stopping and cutting. Now with responsive wave cushioning, multi-layer wave designs adapt to give you cushioning and energy rebound. Protects your body from the impact. Designed for running shoes, court shoes, cross trainers, trim to fit. I mean, I wear 11 and a half wide, and this is 8 to 14. So I want to say thank you, folks. I want to say thank you to the anonymous person out there. I want everybody in here right now to say thank you. I want everybody in here to give a big shout out and a big thank you to the person who sent this to me, because I really could use this. I mean, this is, you go to the store, this is like $20. Okay? These Dr. Scholl's, I mean, this is like the good stuff. This is like the really, you put this in your sneakers, it's like you're walking on a water bed or something. I mean, this is really comfortable. So I want everybody to give me a 55 and a thumbs up for the person who sent this, the Dr. Scholl's inserts. I want people to really give this person a shout out. And I don't know who it was. Amazon Prime, folks. It came today. So thank you. I will be using them. And thank you once again. And type 55 and give me a thumbs up, folks. I don't see any thumbs ups in there. I predicted the Super Bowl winner. The BERGS, the Bookie, the BERGS. I am the show. Check that out. Whoever got me this gift today from Amazon Prime, folks. Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. What a gift. What a gift from Amazon Prime, folks. The gift was from Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, folks. Came today in the mail. Man, what a gift. What a free gift. I've been looking to get these for so long. What a gift. That is the gift of life. You are a lifesaver. Whoever got that for me. BERGS, the Interstellar Galactic Pimp. All right, Ray. I don't need to hear your negativity. Okay, the bottom line is this. The BERGS is here for positivity. I'm here for positive people. I'm here to collect all those people who said, BERGS, who's going to win the Super Bowl? Do you think Kansas City will cover the 1.5 point spread that they're laying? And I said, yes. The Kansas City Chiefs will win. And what happened? Kansas City won. You cannot deny that, folks. I leave my videos up. I leave my live streams up. Dax Malone. Dax Malone. That's a cool name. Are you like a porn star? Dax Malone. Is that a man or a woman? I guess Dax would be a man. I guess Dax Malone is like a porn star. Dax. That sounds like a porn star name. I bet you're packing some major heat over there, Dax Malone. The bottom line is this. The BERGS got an anonymous gift today from Amazon Prime, folks. Dr. Scholl's inserts. Why do I keep saying that? Look at that. Still in the package. This is the kind of packaging that's kind of hard to open. This is a gift of life. Whoever sent that, let's give him a big or her. And I don't know how they got, well, a lot of people can get people's addresses. I've been doxxed for years, right? The bottom line is this. I picked a winner. You know why? Because I am a winner. That's why people come back to the BERGS Show. Because they like to hang with winners. They don't like to hang with losers like Herman O. Munster. They like to hang with winners like the BERGS, folks. I am a winner. And I had no skin in the game. The Seattle Seahawks are my team, folks. I don't gamble. I had no money riding on the game. But many people asked me for my educated opinion because they know I am BERGS the bookie, BERGS the bookmaker. And the bottom line is this, I came through. I came through, folks. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, who came through, folks? The BERGS came through. Many people, including the king of all things and many other people, Ward S., other people. The BERGS, who do you think is going to win? You know why they said it to me? Because they respect me. Because I'm a man who demands respect. Just look at me. What's up, Melinda Zach? Hey, Melinda Zach, did you see the gift that I got today, sweetheart? I got a gift from an anonymous person through Amazon Prime. What a nice gift they got me. Dr. Scholl's, the really soft, the gel inserts. Isn't that nice? It showed up today. I couldn't believe. Who the hell gets a gift on a Sunday, Look at that. Wasn't that a nice thing they did? Whoever they were. What a really nice thing they did. No, really, I'm not being sarcastic. That was a nice thing they did. So the bottom line is this. BERGS is an interstellar galactic pimp. Okay? That means, because I'm from the planet Burgatron, folks. I was a pimp over there. And I'm a pimp here. So that means I am interstellar. Interstellar galactic. Kitty Catty, you should be glad that you're even in here on this account. Bottom line is this. The overbet. Yeah, I did say the overbet. But let me tell you something, chimp. You know as well as I do. And I did say the coin toss. You know as well as I do. Trigger chimp. You told me you're from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. So you probably know a lot of degenerate gamblers. Carl the Cook. Did you see the gift that I got? Some anonymous fan sent me from Amazon Prime some Dr. Scholl's cushioning gel inserts. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice gift? Kind of a weird gift just to get on a Sunday. That's why I sound a little sarcastic about it. It came in the mail, Amazon Prime. My mother says when I got up today around noon, I didn't go to bed till like 5. She goes, Chris, you got a package down here. I go, Ma, I can't find my socks. Ma, where's my underwear at, Ma? No. And then, I was like, what are you talking about? I got a gift or I got a package. Who the hell gets a package on a Sunday? Super Bowl Sunday. They go, you got an Amazon Prime gift. I was like, what? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I go, all right, hold on a second. I took a shower, got dressed, came downstairs, and I opened it up. There's no return address. There's no note. There's no name. It's just the Dr. Scholl's inserts. Isn't that nice, Carla Cuck? But the bottom line is this, Carla Cuck. I'm in here to collect because I gave everybody the winner, the Kansas City Chiefs. Everybody asked the Bergs who was going to win, and I gave them the winner. So the bottom line is this. Carla Cuck knows how to show his loyalty. Someone's got to light me up right now. I think Carla Cuck's going to be the first one to light me up right now. Because I'm in a good mood. Because I picked the winner of the Super Bowl, folks. It's Groundhog's Day. Hey, Carla Cuck, do it. Do it for the groundhog. In honor of the groundhog, not seeing a shadow, saying it's going to be an early spring. Let's see somebody light it up. Light my fire for the groundhog in honor of my Super Bowl winning pick and my Amazon Prime gift, the Dr. Scholl's inserts, and the Groundhog Day saying, which I also said a few weeks ago, I said Punxsutawney Phil is not going to see a shadow, folks. It's going to be in early spring. Somebody light me up right now. Because I'm feeling it, folks. I'm feeling it. I don't know anything about Witty Widow. Why? What's going on with her? Drama sells. Tomorrow you'll get drunk. Say there are crappy insoles. And you didn't ask for how cheap. Give me a break. Give me a break. No. You're talking about that guy. I'm not even going to mention his name. Who brought the steak to the house. And no. The only reason why he got the Chromebook in the first place was not to make me feel good, was to make himself feel good, to make a video about it, to build his channel. It was all channel building. From what I heard, he had some kind of discount. He got a major deal on it. Come on. Well, I don't know anything about that. I don't talk to that person. I don't abuse anybody. So she can do whatever she wants. She's just trying to build her own channel. I don't care what she says she did. I didn't do anything. I don't care because I don't do that. So I'm not in here for that. I'm in here to talk about positivity, folks. Okay? I'm not in here to talk about psychopath people. I don't abuse anybody. So let's let's get back to positivity. Let's come up to present time, folks. I picked a winner. I am a winner. You guys keep coming back to me because I am a winner. I will continue to pick winners. Okay? I don't know this chick from a hole in the wall. People are born with free will. They can do whatever they want. I can't control crazy people. They're going to do what they're going to do. I don't abuse anybody. Okay? I don't abuse anyone. $5 from Carl the Cuck. I don't abuse anybody. I don't abuse my parents. I don't abuse anybody. If I abuse anybody, I abuse myself. Okay? If there's one thing I abuse, is probably my liver, is myself. That's the only person I abuse. The only person I abuse in the world, folks, is myself. Okay? I don't abuse anybody. And the fights that I've gotten into in real life have all been mutual fights. I've never picked a fight in my life. I was actually bullied as a kid until I learned how to stick up for myself. I don't back down from anybody. And if people want to be losers and call people, they can do whatever they want to do. But you know what? Nothing's going to happen because I don't do anything. Trigger Chip, you have to understand. Trigger Chip, you have to understand that most people do not bet the over-under. Most people, the average person just bets the game. And the bottom line is, I picked a winner. Now, I have degenerate gambler friends back in New Jersey who do parlays and teasers and all these kinds of weird names. They bet on everything. They bet on who the first person to score a touchdown is. They bet on the wind direction. They bet on everything. The coin toss. But the average person is just going to bet on the game, who wins. And I won that bet. Now, I do like to bet over-unders when I used to bet. And the game, it probably should have gone over. Let's see, what was the final score here? Super Bowl score. Okay, so the Chiefs won 31-20. Now, if you guys look at any other game, folks, 31-20, that's a total of 51 points. Usually the over-unders are like in the 40s, okay? Like 44.5, 47.5, 48, 48.5. Okay, this particular game, I believe the over-under was 54.5. So, yeah, if I bet the over on this game, I would have lost. But you know what? If you really think about it, maybe it was set a little bit too high. Maybe the odds makers in Las Vegas had it wrong to have a 54.5 point game, Super Bowl. That's kind of high. Now, hold on a second, Trigger Chip. Trigger Chip. I also said to bet the second half over. Okay? And the second half, it looks like Kansas City scored 21 points and San Francisco scored 10 points. So that's 31 points in the second half. So that would have gone over. Okay? So that's another bet that I would have won. That's right, Salty Dog. What's up? Don't even, let's not even talk about that person. Don't even talk about that person. I'm not even going to say. Let's not even talk about that person. I'm not even going to say that person's name. Okay? I don't care what they might have done or did or didn't do. I didn't do anything. So I don't care what you heard. You know, I spend my days either in the garage, playing the guitar, doing the BERGS Show, going out on some errands, and then watching TV at night and then going to sleep. Now, that's it. I don't argue with my parents at all. I mean, little minor things now and then. Nothing major. Kidding me? I vacuum the house. I wash the cars. I mow the lawn. I do all the yard work. Now, it's hard to do yard work during the winter because it rains every day. What else do I do? I do all the snow shoveling. I mean, it's not like I don't do anything around here. And I pay them some rent. Okay? I'm not a total freeloader. Now, Elbow, he's a freeloader. He is a freeloader. Is he paying any money at the rancho? I doubt it. So the bottom line is this. Let's just take a look at my picks. I picked the Kansas City Chiefs to win. That is one win. I said they're going to win the second half over. That's another win. Okay? So that's 2 wins. That's 2 wins, folks. That means I'm a winner. I'm a winner, Salty Dog. I'm a winner, Kitty Cat. I'm a winner. The reason I come down here to the garage to do the BERGS Show is because we got a door here which leads to the laundry room, and then there's another door there. So there's double doors here of insulation, and then the door shuts leading from the kitchen to the upstairs. So there's 3 doors, and the garage is very well insulated. So everyone knows the BERGS has a mouthpiece. Okay? So I wouldn't be able to do the BERGS Show from inside the house. Okay? I'm too loud. I got my heater here, folks. I got the heater. Right now it's on 85 degrees. Now I could put the heater. I could put the heater on the counter here. If I aim it at myself, though, then you know what? It gets too hot. So what I do is I put the heater right down parallel to my left leg. And believe me, you're going to say, what? You're crazy, BERGS. How could a heater being pointed at your leg heat you up or keep you warm? Well, I'll be honest with you. It helps, because if I turned it off right now, in a few minutes, I would be like, damn, it's getting cold in here. So, you know how they say heat rises? So it hits my legs, and I think it just goes up my body. That's what I think's going on over here, folks. You know what I'm saying? So the Bergs picked the winner, folks. And anybody who's listening right now, G Mangoes, everybody, Sid's Angels, the Bergs got an anonymous gift today from, I guess, a Berg supporter. Might have been a hater. I don't know what it was. You know, my parents said, hey, you have a gift when I woke up around noon. Because I didn't get to bed. Because I watched the U.S. Open. Sorry, I watched the Australian, because I'm into tennis also. I watched the Australian Open finals, which Novak Djokovic won. And it ended at 5:30 a.m. So I didn't even get to bed until 6:30 a.m. So I woke up around 1, I guess it was. Actually, it was probably closer to 2 before I came downstairs. My mom goes, you have a package here, Chris. I go, what are you talking about? You have a package from Amazon Prime. I go, what? I was like, what? What? I like to say what. So anyway, somebody sent me, it was no, there was no return address or no note, but somebody sent me a Dr. Scholl's gel inserts. Very, very nice of them. I wear a size 11 and a half, so that's 11 and a half wide. So I got to trim the fit. These are actually the expensive ones. I mean, if you go to the store, these are like $20 something usually. 22 to, I don't know what they are. Go look it up. I think they're about $20 something. So thank you to whoever sent that. Thank you to whoever sent that, folks. But I am the Bergs. I am the interstellar galactic pimp. Bookie pimp. And many people ask me for my pick. And I said the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win. Minus 1.5 points. And what did they win, folks? They won 31-20. So I'm here to collect. I'm here to collect, folks. The Bergs is here to collect. I don't care who's talking about me. Anybody can talk about me. They have free will. Anybody can talk about anybody. But I don't talk about that person. This person has no content, so they want to talk about me. I don't talk about anybody unless if I want to talk about them. So who else we got in here? We got Terry Meek. What's going on, Terry Meek? Carlos Reborn, Kitty Cat, Street Life, Have No Fear, Street Life is here, Drama Cells. I think G Mangoes was around. Sid's doesn't even like me. Melinda, Ace Carson. HVAC, man. Where's the $1? Where's the daily $1 HVAC? HVAC, man. HVAC, where's that daily $1, man? I picked the Super Bowl winner, bro. I picked the winner. I'm sitting at the bar right now, HVAC. Where's that 1975 $1 draft beer? Woo! HVAC coming in with $1. We're sitting at the bar, HVAC and me. It's 1975. We're rolling it back. Bam, just like that. Dollar beer prices. Even though I think $1 in Canada is about 67 cents. We're drinking a 67-cent draft beer with HVAC, folks. Bam, just like that. I could suck those down all night, though, there, HVAC. I hope you're ready to drop them dollars. People can talk about me all they want. That just brings more attention to me because I am the show, baby. $10 from G Mangoes. Hey, G Mangoes, man, you want to be my friend again? Oh, he wants to be my friend. Let's give G Mangoes a wrench. Because I know G Mangoes is a good guy deep down inside. The problem with you, G Mangoes, is this. Let me tell you the problem with G Mangoes is. G Mangoes with $10. And let me tell you the problem with him. It's not that it's the problem. It's G Mangoes is a good guy who has a good heart. The problem is he surrounds himself, in my opinion, with a lot of negative and bad people. That's the problem. The problem is not him. The problem is some of his people. That's the problem. And he knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about, especially with the one person who I'm talking about. You know, the guy who from England, the Brit guy who now lives in America. And I was talking to G Mangoes this week, and I sent him a screenshot, and he knows what I'm talking about. Where one of his followers, his loyal followers, called me the worst thing that you could possibly call another human being. And I said to him straight up, you got to take care. You got to clean up your own backyard. I didn't say those words then. I'm saying it now. Clean up your own backyard. And you got to streamline your people, and then you'll get better people coming in. See, you know what the problem with Rosie was when Rosie was having her panels? After a while, she had the same people coming in the panel every time. I think Rosie did a smart thing, breaking away from those panels. Now, I know you're not going to break away from the panels because that's your main thing. But the bottom line is this. Some of these people in there, they are major haters. And they cannot come up to present time. And they are major haters of the Bergs. They cannot come up to present time. These people are living in 2018. But if you call a man what this person called me, and Mangoes knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because if I ever called Mangoes that, believe me, he'd probably be on a plane coming out here to light me up. The bottom line is this. You don't call anybody that, especially when it's not true. So I think he still needs to take care of these people because I'd like to be back there. I'd like to be back a place where I'm wanted. But the problem is I go up on a panel like that and I'm fine with G, but then all of his peeps start rolling in and it just becomes another typical S show where you have 5 people going up against me. You got that Topaz lady from New Zealand who's just, last time I was on your show, that was the final straw. This chick, every time I talked, she was talking over me. Okay, same thing happened with Salted Dog. She was talking over Salted Dog. Can't have that. You have to learn how to control your people. You got to mute them, just like you learn how to mute me. And you've booted me before, too. You got to take control of this. If you want other people on your panel like me or Salty can do whatever she wants. I'm not her handler. I'm not her pimp. If she wants to go on there, she can go on there whenever she wants. But I've told her many times, when you go on there and there's other people on there, and then, they make you look bad. Because I'm watching it from afar. You see, I'm analyzing it. So the bottom line is this. I think you need to start streamlining some of these people, or start putting them in check. Because the bottom line is this. Especially that one person who I was talking with you this week about, G, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention names, but you've seen the screenshots, and screenshots don't lie. That's the great thing about screenshots. They don't lie. Okay? And this person can say, oh, it was a fake me. No, it was not a fake him. Because I checked. It's a real him. You don't say that. So get your people in line. And the Bergs might be back. But you know what? I don't think your people would ever want to. They don't want to come up to present time. They don't understand. They don't understand that technology. They don't understand. Come up to present time. Come up to present time. Come up to present time. They don't understand how to, man, they don't get it. They just don't get it. Hold on a second. I got to take a chapstick break, folks. My lips are very chapped. Chapstick break, folks. Asthma medicine break, folks. Xanax break, folks. Half a pill. Stretching break, folks. So the bottom line is this. What are we talking about here? We're talking about HVAC. Bergs, he was showing love. He didn't say anything about you going back. I know, but what I'm saying is I know he wants me back. And I do like G Mangoes. I think he's got a good heart. I think if I lived by him, we would probably be friends. Now, I wouldn't like I can't hang with all the smoking. But he's a good guy. But there's too many people on there who are bad. And that's just the bottom line. Now, are they bad people? Are they like evil? Well, they're evil to me. And they're evil to other people. But they're evil to me. So if you're evil to me, you're an evil person. Now, people can say, oh, well, what about you, Bergs? What about you, Bergs, back in, what about you, Bergs, back in, Kitty Cat, what are you talking about? You don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about me. Okay? Don't talk about me. Talk about you. Hey, HVAC, man. I need another draft beer, man. I'm getting a little parched. I need another 67-cent draft beer. Bottom line is this. I'm just not really too into panels anymore. I'm into doing my own thing. Now, I want to see more thumbs up here. Because I got 42 people watching here, folks. No, HVAC. That's just between him and me. You and I got our own thing going. I want to see more thumbs up, folks. I'm tired of these. I'm tired of these lurkers. Give me a 55, Terry Meek. Give me a thumbs up, babies. Let's get my thumbs up ratio higher than that. Because I know it's probably looking pretty bad right now. Let's get me up. Let's come up the present time, folks. Come up the present time. Come up. Come up the present time. Come up the present time. Bring it up present time. Bring it up the present time. Here's the obligatory nose pick, folks. HVAC is good, peeps. Yeah, HVAC is good for 67 cents. Draft every night. Bottom line, folks. I don't care who called who on who. I didn't do jack shit. So people can call whoever they want. Okay? They're just trying to build their own channel. And I don't take the bait. Okay? I don't take the bait. I don't talk about them. And I don't want anybody in the side chat talking about this particular person. They're going to get a timeout. That's just the bottom line, folks. So the bottom line is this. You type 55, you give me a thumbs up, and you light me up like a pinball machine. Come on, haters. I know you want a piece of the Bergs. I'll put my hands behind my back. You guys got the first shot. Go ahead. Come on, haters. Because you know the Bergs is going to come back. Just like the Kansas City Chiefs came back tonight. They were down 20-10. And they won 31-10. 21 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. And who picked them to win? The Bergs. The Bergs. Hey, Bergs. I'm going to a new doctor tomorrow. And let me tell you something, Bergs. I'm seeing the lawyer on Wednesday. And I'm taking you for everything you got. You thought it was going to be Bergs Melton 2020. Make America Bergs again. You can kiss that goodbye. You can kiss my Massachusetts Commonwealth ass. Because I have officially dropped out of the running for the president of the United States. The vice presidential candidate. Foxy lady. And let me tell you something, Bergs. I was going to bring you to Fenway Park on the opening weekend. And we were going to sit in the monster seats and drink the monster beers and watch the ball hit wicked hard and wicked far. But the bottom line is this, Bergs. I don't like you anymore. So you ain't getting shit from me, motherfucker. What's going on, Foxy Lady? And by the way, Melton, if you're listening, you are unblocked. You are unblocked. Okay? You are unblocked. You're not blocked, kitty catty. Why you in here talking crap? Why don't you just act normal? Well, don't worry about it. I haven't been on the main computer today. Why don't you just act like a normal person? I haven't talked any smack to you. Why are you talking smack to me? It's people like you who bring down YouTube with your negative attitude. Foxy Lady, are you a Kansas City Chiefs fan? I'm not a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan. But I am somebody who can pick winners, and I picked the Chiefs to win. What did I accuse you of? And who are you anyway? What did I accuse you of? Why am I even giving you the floor? Why am I even giving you my attention right now? Oh yeah, I definitely hate San Fran because I hate Richard Sherman. I hate Richard Sherman. I didn't even like him when he was a Seattle Seahawk. You blocked me for it, so you should know what you accused me of. I know what you did. I know what you did. You gave out my mother's cell phone number, okay? And that's what you did. So that's what you did. So just shut up. You want to stay, just shut up. Play by the rules. If not, then leave. I don't really care. So anyway, folks, I just came on here pretty quick. I don't want this thing to be taken over by negativity on the side chat. My moderators, you feel free to act appropriately when you see negativity. You can time out whomever you would like. I am not on here to do your job, moderators. You're on here. If you see negativity towards the Bergs, you can time the person out. I am not here to play lunchroom or hall monitor or lunchroom monitor, okay, like back in the old days, okay, when I was in school. I'm not here to yeah, but if there's somebody in here who's going to be negative and that's all they're doing is being negative to me, then they deserve to get timed out. Okay? So if you cannot be a positive influence in your community, if you cannot be a positive person, kitten cat, then you deserve to get timed out. And I've already done enough of it. So if the moderators feel fit or if they want to do it, they can do it. If not, I'm not even going to look at your whatever you're typing. So the bottom line is this, folks. If you were enjoying this great quality content, you type 55, give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to, show me some love. No, I'm only being negative because I'm responding to negativity. They're trying to drag me down, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So I am telling my moderators it is open season on negativity in here. People are being negative. You can give them a timeout. I'm not talking about I'm talking about being negative towards me, like saying nasty stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Negativity. Okay. No, you're not. You're a warm-hearted person. Then start showing it. No, you're not. I've heard you're a man. I've heard you're a man. I don't call anybody names. I don't threaten anybody. Drama sells. You're getting timeout. Who else wants one? Bam, just like that. Why am I the only one in here doing this? I thought I have Salty Dog, HVAC, Terry Meek. Where are all my moderators at? Huh? And the last time I heard about you, Kitten Cat, you're a man. So you're a woman. Coach 9500 thinks you're a woman, and now you're a man. That's the last time I heard about you from somebody who's been on the Boyd for a lot of years. He told me, no. Kitten Cat is a man. He's like in his 60s or something. He lives in the Midwest, or late 50s, early 60s. He's like homebound on a disability check. Yes, I don't know who you are. And I don't care who you are. Just as long as you're positive. I've asked you to show me love. You don't show any love. So you know what? I don't care. I don't care if you don't give any money. But you don't have to come in here and firebomb the side chat with your negativity. Okay? I'm not asking you because I know I'm not going to get anything from you. Okay? Well, you know what? I've been around here a long time. So if you haven't... So let me ask you this then, Kitten Cat. If you don't like me, then why do you come in here? If you don't like me, then why do you come in here? I'm going to gaslight the shit out of you with that comment because I want to hear an answer. If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? Why are you here? Why are you here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you don't like the Bergs, then why do you come in here? If you're only coming here to threaten people, to be negative, then why do you come in here? And why are you so shocked when you do get timed out or blocked when everything you do is just negativity? Why are you so shocked when you wind up getting blocked? Now, you did go through a little bit of a, maybe you fell and you hit your head or something, kitten cat, when you were reaching up for your cereal in the morning, because there was a stretch there for about a month where you would come in when I was playing the guitar a lot, and you were actually being normal. I couldn't believe it. And several people were saying to me, like JT and Sig, what are you doing having Kitten Cat in there? That's the biggest piece of shit of all time. They did this to my family, this, that. I go, you know what? I respect that, but I actually stood up for you, Kitten Cat. Bullshit. I actually stood up for you. I said to JT, because he was a mod in my thing, on my thing here, but he became a rogue mod where once my show was done, he would go block a bunch of people. And I can't have rogue mods. And this was like, I don't know, a month ago, where you were actually being positive. Not positive, but you weren't being negative. Okay. Then all of a sudden, so I actually stood up for you. I stood up for you, Kitten Cat. Because you were actually being, I wouldn't say positive, but I wouldn't say negative. You were just being neutral. And now you're back to being what you always were. Ace Carson in the house, lonely ape. So the bottom line is this. Why don't you just go back to the person who's just being neutral? You don't have to be a douchebag. You don't have to be positive. Just be neutral. You want to be a little bit of a douchebag? You can. You want to be a little bit positive? You can. But don't be all negative. Because you want to be a little positive, and a little negative. That equals out to being neutral. And that's fine with me. But if you're all negative, and I'm not talking about negative like you're not giving me money. I'm talking about just negativity. Then you know what? Who wants anybody like that on their side chat? That's why you get blocked. Occasionally. And for other reasons. I don't want to go into right now. So the bottom line is this. I can't believe I just took 5 minutes to talk about a freaking troll named Kitten Cat. I can't believe I just took 5 minutes out of my day. Another $1 from the Canadian Assassin. That is your new nickname, brother. The Canadian Assassin. I took 10 minutes to talk about a troll, folks, who is, talk about a third gender. Half of the people I talk to say Kitten Cat is a man. Half of the people I talk to say Kitten Cat is a woman. It sounds like you have more in common with Herman O. Munster than me. What's up, Solemn Winter? I mean, it sounds like you have more in common with Herman O. Munster. Okay? You have a lot in common with Herman O. Munster is what I meant. Herman says, "Oh, I'm not a man. I'm not a woman. I'm a third gender." So I guess you are a third gender, Kitten Cat. I guess that you were a third gender troll. Let's just type it in right here. Kitten Cat is a third gendered third gendered troll. Because that's what Kitten Cat is. Kitten Cat is a third gendered troll. Because no one knows if Kitten Cat is a man or a woman. Because I've talked to certain people on the phone who said Kitten Cat is definitely a man. And they swear that they know who you are, where you live, how old you are, who you live with, your disability, all that. And then certain people have said Kitten Cat is a great looking divorced woman in her mid 50s. They all say you live in the Midwest. So that is, from what I've heard the Midwest. I've heard that you are in your mid 50s. You're a hot cougar woman with some money. And then I've heard you are in the Midwest. You are a man in his late 50s, early 60s on disability who lives with his elderly mom or parents or a parent. Okay? And that's pretty much, and I've heard other things. I've heard in the past, people said, "Oh, Cooper is Kitten Cat. Cooper is Carlos. Jeff T. Rowe is Kitten Cat. Jeff T. Rowe is Carlos. Mallory." I mean, I've heard, but, I don't know. The bottom line is this. I've heard in the last several weeks that you are a man, but I've heard you are also a woman. So that means you are a third gender troll. So let me tell you something here, right here on Super Bowl Sunday, on February 2nd, 2020, I have an announcement for everybody. Right here on the BERGS Show, the BNN, the BERGS News Network. The BNN stole that from me. I was talking about BERGS News Network 2 years ago. The bottom line is this. Breaking news, folks. The troll known as Kitten Cat is now the first official third gender troll in the history of YouTube. Kitten Cat is an official third gendered troll in the history of the Boit. That's the bottom line. No, I took a half of a Xanax, and I took it because it was my time to take it. I just happened to take it online. Okay. So, Kitten Cat, you are an official third gender troll. Because the bottom line is this. Well, I can't do it right now, Kitten Cat, because I am not upstairs on the computer. Okay? So don't worry about it. Have patience. Kitten Cat is the official third gender troll of the Boit. And the BERGS has coined that phrase, and I'm sure you will be seeing troll accounts saying third gender Kitten Cat or Kitten Cat third gender. And that is coming from the BERGS, who has predicted many troll names which have come to fruition. That's for you folks. Ah. And let me tell you something, Kitten Kat. You know who has a crush on the Kitten Kat? Is Coates 9500. Now going by Coates 9100. I've heard him say several times, Kitten Kat third gender, that he wants to meet up with you because all the people got in his ear that you are some hot ass cougar chick in your 50s, and you remember that time. You remember that. He wants to come out and see you. He wants to see the Kitten Kat. That's right. Or as Dave would say, that's right. That's right. That's right. Because enough people get in his ear, he's not really the sharpest tool in the shed. You know what I'm talking about? So he thinks you are a beautiful cougar woman in her 50s. Little does he know that you are the third gendered head of the trolls. You are the third gender troll of the bottom of YouTube. You have a lot more in common with Rosie than you ever thought you did. Because Herman says all the time that I'm not a woman, folks. I'm not a man. I'm a third gender. Well, you are a third gender, Kitten Kat. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, folks. Melinda Zach, Salty Dog, Robin Router, HVAC, Ace Carson, Trigger Chip, Ernesto. We're talking about, and I'm spending way too much time on you. You ain't going to get a puppet. I'm just saying, you are a third gender troll. That's the bottom line. Because people have been saying for 2 years, I don't know what you sound like. How come you can't get on a panel? I've seen Carl the Cuck on a panel before. I've heard Carl the Cuck's voice. I thought he was the biggest troll. Carl the Cuck, yeah, I could have a puppet of you as a cat, but I don't know what you sound like. I need to know. I need to have some kind of something to work with here. At least I know what Melton John sounds like, or Rich Life. Quitting YouTube, folks. I just can't take it anymore, folks. I can't take you trolling me anymore, folks. I'm moving up to the mountains, folks. I got me a cabin. My kinfolk, we got a cabin up there in the Appalachian Mountains in North Carolina. And they don't have no Wi-Fi up there, folks. No Wi-Fi. They got no Wi-Fi up there, folks. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I'm moving out of my mama's basement, folks. And I'm moving up there to the mountains, folks. I mean, I don't know what you sound like when you talk, Kitten Kat. At least I've heard Carl the Cuck, who I thought was the biggest troll in the history of YouTube. But actually, he has become a great supporter of the BERGS Show. Okay? Carl the Cuck. So I could print out a picture of a cat and say, hey, I'm Kitten Kat. I'm a third gender troll. I need to know what your voice sounds like. I need to know what your voice sounds like. Hey, Salty Dog, just leave it alone. We all know what happened, but I don't want it to go in that direction. Let's just come at the present time. YouTube is your retirement. Well, let me tell you something, folks. If I was fortunate enough to be retired or whatever, I wouldn't be coming on YouTube for my retirement. I would be doing something way more productive. Okay? But who knows? Maybe I might be doing YouTube. Who knows? Norm F in the house. The Bergs picked the winner, Norm F. The Bergs picked the winner. I picked the Kansas City Chiefs, Norm. Is that the real Norm F? Because let me tell you something, Norm F. I've been monetized since Christmas Day. I haven't seen you come in here one time, man. Is that the real Norm F? You have to understand this, Norm F. I pick winners. I picked the Kansas City Chiefs to win, and I won. But I don't bet because I don't have the money to bet. Okay? Well, no, that is Norm because he doesn't have many subs. That's the same Norm that went in there no, that's not a fake Norm. That's the real Norm. That's the same Norm that went into Holly's the other day and dropped $200. Okay? Now, I want to say this to you, Norm. Who is the person who sent you a BERGS Show t-shirt? It was me. It was me. I don't think he has any subs. I saw the Norm that dropped 200 bones in Holly's the other day, and it was a person with 0 subs, folks. I'm thinking about shaving this into a goatee, folks, but you can't even see it because I'm so gray, huh? Country music singers always been a real close family. Lately, my kinfolk leave the beard. Leave the gun, take the cannolis. What movie is this from, folks? What movie is this from? Leave the gun. Take the cannolis. What movie is that from, folks? Leave the gun. Take the cannolis. What movie is that from, folks? You like burps? Is that your turn on, Terry Meek? Leave the gun, take the cannolis. What's that from? Come on. Come on, folks. It's from The Godfather, the first movie. He said, leave the gun, take the cannolis. Because back in those days, folks, when you were a hitman for the mafia, you'd kill somebody and you'd leave the gun, which never really made much sense to me because you got your fingerprints on the gun. I guess maybe they wiped their fingerprints off. Leave the gun, take the cannolis. Leave the gun, take the Steel Reserve, folks. Leave the gun. Take the Steel Reserve. Take the Bookie BERGS money. The Bookie BERGS is here. I picked the winner. And now I'm here to collect. I'm here to collect on my winnings. I'm coming after every single one of yous on the side chat. I know where all of yous live. I'm getting 50 plane tickets this week. I'm coming after every single last one of yous. And I'm coming to collect. I'm coming for my money, folks. The Bookie BERGS is here to collect. So do the safe thing and show the BERGS your love right now on that super chat. Unless you want the BERGS. And I got Melton John down there. He can come up here and we'll kill two birds with one stone. And we're coming to collect, folks. Bottom line. Leave the gun. Take the cannolis, salty dog. And thank you for the Dr. Scholl's thank you. Some anonymous donor sent Amazon Prime last night. Some Dr. Scholl's. It came today in the mail. What a nice gift. Thank you. And I'm not being sarcastic. I am being real. I just think it's kind of weird that there's no return address and no thank you or no note. So I don't know who to thank. So it's either a man or a woman. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think it was probably a guy. Because I don't think a woman would pull. I don't know if you call that a prank. I don't know what you'd call that. But who the hell sends Amazon Prime on a Super Bowl Sunday for Dr. Scholl's? It might have been a third gender. You're right. It might have been Herman O. Munster. In this corner, we have the third gender of the Rancho, weighing in at 195 pounds, 5'7", Herman O. Munster. In this corner, we have the third gender of the Trolls. Height unknown. Weight unknown. Location unknown. The third gender of the Trolls in this corner. Miss/Mr. Kitten Cat. Whoops. Drama sells. You can leave that. I don't care. Yeah, call the cuck. All those fights are staged. All those fights are staged, brother. They're all scripted. They're all scripted. They're all working in conjunction with the Godfather. The Godfather is feeding information. Let me tell you how it works. It's like a triangle. Okay, the Elbow's feeding information to the Godfather. Godfather's feeding information to Elbow. Elbow's feeding that back. Actually, it's more like a square, right? Elbow's feeding information to Godfather. Godfather feeding information to Elbow. Elbow feeding information to Herman I don't know, triangle or whatever. Bottom line is this, it's all scripted. They get into these scripted little fights, okay? Now, what I want to know is this. I want your opinions on this, okay? At the end of the night, when the cameras finally stop rolling, when the beers have been drunk, when the food has been eaten, when they're all both fired up and tanked up and horned up from the McNamara channel with the Dorito bikini, a phrase that I coined. Thank you very much. What I want to know is at the end of the day, what happens at the end of the night? Does Herman go to bed with Missy? Or does Herman go to the Shine Shack? The Shit Shack? What happens at the end of the night? Does the third gender go mess around with the greasy elbow? What happens? I want to know what happens after hours. That's what I want to know. And what do you, because we all know what happens during the daytime and the nighttime. We see it all the time. To me, that's boring. How many more videos can we watch, of them, never-ending van build, stadium cooking, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I want to see what goes on when the cameras are turned off. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying, Russ on the tubes? Russ on the tubes. Let me tell you something, folks. I picked the winner tonight, Russ on the tubes. I picked the Kansas City Chiefs. I picked the Chiefs, brother. And the bottom line is this. Russ on the tubes is a man who's a man. And this guy is a man. And if there was anybody on here who was going to light the Bergs up right now, it'd be Russ on the tubes. If I was a betting man, which I'm not anymore, I'm just a fantasy betting man. But if I was going to bet who's going to be the next one to light the Bergs up, I would say it'd be Russ on the tubes. That's what I would put my money on right now. Just like I gave all you fine folks the Kansas City Chiefs as a winner of the Super Bowl. Just like I gave that Russ on the tubes with $2. What did I say, folks? What did I say? Russ on the tubes. I'll drink to that, brother. Russ on the tubes. I'll drink to you. A Bud Light. Here's to you, brother. Here's to you, brother. Ah, yeah. Come on, girls. Who's next? Come on, Bergettes. Who's next? Russ on the tubes with $2. Wait, do you have a mod? No, wait, he has a wrench. What I want to see, come on, folks. HVAC, Carl the Cuck, Mike, Drama, everybody, Russ on the tubes, Norm. The bottom line is this. We've all seen the never-ending van build. It's boring. We've all seen them sitting around the fire pit like Brokeback Mountain. That's boring. We've seen the Rancho Stadium cooking ad infinitum. We've seen the goddamn bikini baking. We've seen the chooching. I want to see some people going down there to the rancho, hopping the fence, and I want to see some infrared cameras. I want to see some night vision. I want to see what goes down at night, boys. Black Metal Rat. Hey, what's up, Scum Show, boys? I want to see what goes down after all of their never-ending live streams go off at 2 in the morning. I want to see what really goes on. I want to see some night vision. That's what I want to see. I want to see infrared, folks. I don't want to see them in the act. I want to see what really happens, though. Does Elbow just go to the shit shack? Or does, in my opinion, okay, Herman goes to the restroom, the bathroom in the main house, takes off the wig, goes in there and checks on Missy Jen, who's sleeping with the little window licker dog, right? So Missy Jen's snoring away. You got the window licker there hanging out. And then, in my opinion, you got, after all the cameras go down, folks, everything's done for the night. Then you got Carl the Cuck. Then you got Herman sneaking out. I don't know if he's sneaking because it's his own property. Actually, it's not his property. It's owned by his wife. Did you know that Herman is still legally married to his wife, the doctor? We all know the doctor's name, folks, who still practices in Santa Rosa. The deed on the house, and it's been doxed out, it's been sent to me, is still owned by the doctor. But the bottom line is this. I think Herman goes out to the rancho and they get it on. Now, what I want to know from you people, does Herman go out to the shit shack after it's all said and done at night? Does Herman go out to the shit shack with or without the wig on? And also, I want to know this. Does take out the fake Norm F. Give him a timeout. Give him a timeout, Salty Dog. I don't need to hear that shit right now. That's a fake Norm F. Norm F, if you were the real Norm F, you would have already shown some love right now. And Norm F, let me tell you, Norm F does not type like that. If the real Norm F was in here right now, he would be typing stuff like this. If the real Norm F was in right now, he would be typing stuff like this. If the real Norm F was in right now, he would be typing stuff like, the wind smells like strawberries. I love aliens. He would be saying stuff like, he would say stuff like, if you fail the first time, jump in a lake of fire. Plus, you're right. He would misspell every single word. He would say, if you fail the first time, jump in a lake of fire. Okay? And plus, he would spell everything wrong. You're exactly right. Z CEO. Okay? So the bottom line is this. I know what I'm talking about. Scum Show. Scum Show. Let me tell you, Scum Show rat, black metal rat. You stole my brothers. You stole Black Metal Troy's pack of cigarettes, you rat. You rata. You stool pigeon. You mutt. You stole my brother's pack of cigarettes when he was passed out after drinking 14 40-ounce steel reserves, brother. You should be ashamed of yourself, black metal rat. You owe him an apology and a pack of cigarettes. Now, what I want to know, Bergs, there's a new guy on the board who plays guitar. I don't even know what the hell's going on there. And Salty Dog knows exactly what I'm talking about. I talk with Salty Dog all the time. We don't know what the hell Norm is talking about when Norm talks, okay? It's the same thing with Tiger Kitty. When Tiger Kitty is trashed, she starts saying, eyes think your mother is a slag mum. You use this is what Tiger Kitty will say to me when she's drunk. Use parents' eyes think are slag mom and slag dad. Okay, great. Now, you know what, Tiger Kitty? Learn how to speak English. I'm not talking about English from England, because you don't live in England. You live in America. Learn how to speak American English and learn how to become a woman. Talk like a woman. And then, you know what? Maybe you'll get your wrench back. And I've said that to you. She says this to me. This is the kind of stuff. You know what, Tiger Kitty? To be honest with you, you and Norm F would make a great couple because you both talk crazy English. I don't know what either of you saying. This would be a conversation between Norm F and Tiger Kitty. Here's Norm F. Hey, Tiger. I went down to the lake there today, and I saw an alien pop up, and I don't know what happened there, but on warm days in the summertime, sometimes it might snow out there, and I don't know what's going on over here. And Tiger said, I don't know, use what you's talking about, but you slag mom and you slag dad, and F you, Norm F. Give me a break. Give me a break, folks. These people can't even speak English, man. Learn how to speak English. Okay? But the bottom line is this. I want to see people. We've all seen your show, Herman O. Munster. You only go live 25 times a day. I want to see the real show. What happens when the cameras finally turn off? And that's what was so fascinating to me. When you guys got turned away from the Mustang Ranch, when you were caught on a hot microphone, and finally that onion layer was peeled back, and finally the curtain was pulled back, and we got to see what you really were like behind the curtain, Herman. We finally got to see what was going on in your brain, because we all knew that it was all, you guys are grifters, you're con men, you guys are both men, you're a man, I don't care. You wear a wig. You got fake tits. You're a man. You can get a man can get breast implants. You're still a fucking man. I don't care if you take some hormones or whatever those pills you take. You're still a man. You still have a man's brain, DNA, and man's hands, feet. You walk like a man. You are a man. You walk like a duck. You are a duck. The bottom line is this. We saw behind the curtain. We saw, and that was a revelation. That was a game changer to me. And Carla Cuck knows what I'm talking about. HVAC, Solemn Winter, Salty Dog knows exactly what I'm talking about. So the bottom line is this. Yeah, and that's the bottom line. And the bottom line is this. That's why I think I cannot believe, Herman, that you still are able to pull the numbers you are. The people must not be Boyd. And they must not even be drama community people. Because drama community people would get bored. After a while. They want to see drama. They want to see Katie. They want to see Miss Wonderful. They want to see the pirate ship. They want to see, Ladies' Night. They want to see Savage. They don't want to see you. So I don't know where you're getting your people in. But it's played out. It's played out. It's played out. It's played out. What I want to see is after hours. I want to see what happens when the cameras get turned off. Now, I'm not saying I want to see people in the act, but I want to see what really goes on. Because in my opinion, when the night is done, especially on those frisky nights, when you're doing the whole McNamara deal and blah, 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 and you're going, oh, I'm so horny. I'm having spring fever here. Right? And you're shaking your fake tits. And Elbo's sitting there nursing his beer that he's been drinking for the last 2 hours. I want to know because he said many times, and Carla Cuck knows what I'm talking about. HVAC, you guys know what I'm talking about. He said many times. Elvis has said many times, I have the sex drive of 10 men. I have the strength of 10 men. Well, if you have the sex drive of 10 men, then you're willing to do anybody. And we know who you're into. You're not into women. You're into T-boys, T-girls, whatever you call them. So you're telling me on those kinds of nights when you guys are both going at it, you're going at it like, ooh, like you want it. Like you got to have some makeup sex, right? Now, is that just for the camera? I don't think it is. I think once the cameras stop rolling, I think you guys start rolling in the sheets. Now, what I'm trying to decipher is it your place or his place? Is it the shit shack or the main house? Because the shit shack is a little old place where we can get together. Shit shack, baby. Shit shack, baby. Shit shack. Ooh, that's where it's at. I want to know what happens, Carla Cuck. What happens when the phones and all the devices finally get turned off? What's happening there? Is the wig coming off? Is the wig wearing Herman walking over to the shit shack? Are they getting it on in there? What's going on? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. What's going on over here, Carla Cuck? No, that's what I want to know, because you know what? All their other content is boring. It's the same crap, same shit every day. I want to see some new stuff. Okay? I want to know what Herman looks like without the wig. Okay? I want Herman to go chooching. And I want a homeless person, and I'm surprised this hasn't happened yet. I've said this to Drury a million times, Salty Dog on the phone. I've said, you know what? I cannot, and I said, I cannot believe it, and I cannot wait until some homeless person or just some whoever, because, I think I would be offended. I mean, after a while, you walk, you're a homeless person. You see somebody walking around every day, like Herman, walking through your community or your hood where you're really living. Because Herman might say he lives in the hood. No, you don't. You live at your house. These people live in tents, and you're walking, hey, hey, everybody, I'm Herman O' Munster. Hey, look over there, Elbow. There's a homeless guy drinking a Steel Reserve. Let's go over there and give him a couple dollars and buy him a beer and give him an interview. Oh, look over there. There's a burned out vehicle. You know what? After a while, you would think, Herman, that they would get fed up with just looking at you. And one of them, because when you got nothing, as Bob Dylan would say, when you got nothing to lose. I'm surprised that no one has ever ran up on you and grabbed your freaking wig and pulled it off. Like the Bergs. You see my hair? That's my hair, folks. I'm surprised that no one has ever ran up on you and pulled off your wig. And that is what I'm waiting to see also. I'm waiting to see a wig being pulled off. I would give money for that. I would pay money to that person. And some people say, oh, that's assault. That's assault. Well, whatever. I would support that person, because I want to see what this freak looks like. Yeah, I have teeth. Yeah. I want to see what this freak looks like without the wig. Because I think that this person, Carl the Cuck, is bald. What do you guys think? Underneath that ugly ass wig, and you know that this person has money and can afford good wigs. What do you think Herman looks like underneath that wig? Do you think he's like bald? Do you think he goes to a barber, like as a man, and says, yeah, I need a haircut? Do you think he has like a Norelco and he just shaves his, goes to number 1 setting or 2 setting? Do you think he's in his bathroom? See, that's the kind of content that I want to see. I want to see, because Herman O' Munster, you keep on saying, oh, I joined YouTube because it said YouTube at the time when you joined in 2013. You said, YouTube, share your life. You don't share your life. I want you to share your life from the moment you wake up in the morning. I want to see you in the bathroom. I want to see you without the wig. I want to see what your hairpiece looks like, what you look like without a wig. I would pay money for that. I want to see you put on your clown makeup. I would pay for that. Everything else you do is just garden variety crap. Your content is crap. You keep saying, Bergs, I bring the content. You don't bring shit. You bring your stupid, everything is a rinse and repeat, just like Groundhog Day, just like today. It's still Groundhog's Day, folks, in the Western Washington area. It's 9:21 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It still is Groundhog Day, and every day is Groundhog Day on the Rancho. You have your little morning coffee thing, and then you do your little couple-hour work on the never-ending van build. You do this, you do that. It's boring. I want to see you without the wig. I want to see what you look like without makeup. I want to see you put on the makeup. I want to see when the cameras go off. Do you go in there with Missy Jen? Do you sneak out to the shit shack? What happens? Yeah, they're planning to attack. I want to see what happens. I want to see what's going on here. You know, I want to see. Don't you guys agree? That would be quality content. Because Herman, you said you joined YouTube because you wanted to share your life. Share your life. Okay? You want to see the Bergs? If I was that dedicated like you are, I would take you inside the bathroom and I would do a beard trim or a shave or whatever. But I'm not like that. But you've said you joined YouTube and you've put up over 50,000 videos in 8 years, 7 years, because you said you wanted to share your life. No, I'm not drunk. I'm just stating a fact. Don't you agree with me, folks? Don't you guys agree with me that you want to see the real Herman? We want to see what is underneath that wig. Do you understand what I'm saying, folks? We want to see the real Rancho. We want to see what is really going on. What's really going on? Because everything else, Carl, we've seen. We've seen the bikini bacon a million times. We've seen all these little things you do. It's old. It's the same old shit. Take off the wig. I want to see a homeless person knock that wig off your head. I want to see what looks like. I want to see what you look like underneath the wig. No, Carl the Cuck's been around a long time. I've been around a long time too, because the YTDC, the YouTube drinking community, is technically the Boyd. I've been on this channel since 2008, YTDC 2010. So I've been on the Boyd for 10 years. But the bottom line is this. I want to see some new material, Herman. I want to see what you look like underneath that wig. So I want you people to really answer my question right now. Do you think if Herman or Munster, if you knocked off that wig, what does he look like? Do you think he's bald? If he's totally bald, totally bald, type 1. If he has just a crew cut, type 2. If he cuts his own hair, type 3. If he goes to a barber as a man, type 4. These are the questions I want to know. One is totally bald. Totally bald is one. Okay. So is he totally bald? One. Like, does he shave his head? Does he get like a Norelco and do like a crew cut? That's number 2. Does he cut his own hair? Number 3. Does he go to a barber? Number 4. What do you think? I mean, do you guys really think that a third gender with fake tits is going to a barber? Really? Who is Herman O. Munster? Can you please tell Carl the Cuck? Can you please tell Solemn Winter who Herman O. Munster is? Tell Carl the Cuck. Anybody tell Solemn Winter who Herman O. Munster is. I don't want to say it because Herman might strike me. So you guys say it. You can't be struck for somebody who says something on the side chat. Okay, there you go. Good job. So, what do you think? What do you think, Salty Dog? What do you think, Salty Dog? I want to know what you guys think. Because I am very curious what is underneath that goddamn wig. I am very curious what is underneath that wig. Because I've seen the van build. I've seen everything else. I want to see what's underneath the wig. You've seen what's underneath my skull cap, my hair. No bald spot. Okay? I want to see what's underneath the wig. That's what I want to see. But nobody wants to see that, I guess. I don't understand. That's what I want to see. I want to see what's underneath that wig. I want to see what's underneath that wig. Okay? That's what I call quality content. I want to see, and let me tell you, I want to see, let me tell you something, Herman, because I know, you got me blocked, whatever. If you want to reach out to a bunch of new fans, Herman O'Munster, because I know you're a third gendered, whatever. But if you actually let them in and showed your morning routines, okay, I'm talking about not X-rated. I'm not talking about nudity. I'm talking about, doing your makeup, putting on your wig, stuff like that. Do you know how many views you'd get? And that's all you're in it for the fun. I thought it's about the fun. I thought you were on here to show your life. Okay? Well, then how come you don't want to show that aspect of your life? How come you don't want to show that aspect of your life? What are you guys talking about? No, but I want to see that aspect. I want to see, Herman, I want to see you giving tips to other third genders on how to do makeup, on how to do your wig. Now, that is quality content. I would watch that kind of content because I'm tired of watching your stupid ass never-ending van build. I'm tired of watching your stupid ass never-ending Rancho Kitchen Stadium tour. I'm tired of watching your stupid ass never-ending van begging in the shit shack and your McNamara bikini baking and all this other crap. I want to see you do some real things. Like, how do you secure your wig? What do you look like with a wig off? How do you secure it? Why do you choose the wigs you do? How many wigs do you have? Where do you buy your wigs from? Why do you choose the style wig that you do? Where do you buy your wigs from? What do you pay for your wigs? How do you do your makeup? How do you choose what makeup you're going to do? What makeup do you use? I think that certain third genders would find this interesting because none of your content now is interesting at all. And you're lucky to have the sheep that are in there right now. If you agree with the Bergs, give me a thumbs up. I'll have a drink with you, folks. A Bud Light. This Bud's for you, folks. Light me up like a Christmas tree, folks. Give me a thumbs up and a 55 because I'm speaking the truth. You want to light me up? Go ahead and light me up. Because you are looking at the best looking guitar player, the galactic intergalactic, interstellar, galactic Bookie pimp from Bergatron and the United States. This bud's for you, folks. And the bottom line is this: light me up like a pinball machine, folks. Come on. Now, I have proposed an idea. And tell me if you folks agree with it. I think every year there should be a Boyd and drama community meeting. Like every year there's whatever, like a high school reunion type of thing. Every year there'll be a Boyd, and because the drama community has mixed in with the Boyd, so you got to do the Boyd and drama community. And once a year we meet. I guess it would be Las Vegas because everyone wants to go to Vegas. And there'll be a big like convention. We'll have like a convention room or whatever. And, you know, like a band would play there. And, you know, food and drinks. And everyone could have like their own little booth. So it would be like the BERGS Show. Everyone could meet the BERGS, take a picture with the BERGS. I'll give you a autograph. You know, people who are content creators who aren't afraid to show themselves like the BERGS. Now, I'm not, you say, what content? But you know what? I still come on. So everyone have like a name tag, like a high school reunion. And then there could be different things there, like talent competitions, you know, guitar, whatever. And then I mentioned Boyd boxing, you know, people who have beefs, and female and male, because there's a lot more women who hate each other on here than men, believe me. I'd love to see Savage live. Savage put on the boxing gloves and go at it with Katie, okay? Or go at it with Pirate or whoever they're hating on. Okay? You have a referee in there, no one's gonna get hurt. And then you have, you know, the BERGS, you know, everyone hates the BERGS. So I mean, what? I go at it with Whiskey. Whiskey, I guess, is the latest one to hate me, right? Coates, he used to hate me, right? Go against these guys, right? So the bottom line is this. So you have like a once a year annual, it's like a weekend thing. It'll be like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Maybe you arrive on a Thursday, then you got a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you leave on a Monday or something like that. Right? BERGS versus Melton. I mean, I can only fight one person, you know. Now, this freaking stupid Whiskey guy, man. Whatever happened to, I thought he had this new community going called iPoint, Irrelevant People of YouTube. He had this new utopian community, a peaceful community. Everybody gets along. No problems, no drama. How long did that last for, huh? Like a month? Now he's back to his old ways of just being a douchebag. And that's the bottom line. He actually is the person I would really want to take on. And believe me, I'd knock him out in a New York minute, New York second. Coates is like a special kind of kid, you know. I don't want to mess with the special needs. But But let me tell you, this guy, this whiskey guy, I really do want a piece of him. I'm just being honest with you. Okay, he's only a couple years younger than me. Believe me, I do want a piece of him, big time. So light it up like a Christmas tree. If you want to see the Bergs fight the whiskey, show your love right now and light it up, and we'll make it happen. If it's got to be at the Boyd Convention 2020 in Las Vegas, or if it's got to be up here, light it up right now, and we'll make it happen. Because I will make it happen. I make everything happen. Because I am the show, folks. I am the show. Always remember that. I am the show. Look at those eyes. I am the show. $1 from HVAC if you want that fight to happen. Because I will make it happen. Bam, just like that. You want me to bam just like that? You got to make it happen. It takes, come on, reach into your little purse, you little whip. Come on, reach into your pocketbook, you little girl. Because let me tell you something about Carl the Cook. He walks around. Let me tell you something about Russ on the Tubes. He walks around. Russ on the Tubes walks around. He doesn't have a wallet. He walks around with a money clip. Same with Carl the Cook. Let me tell you something about this HVAC guy. He walks around with a purse with a bunch of change in it, folks. It jingles and jangles. Let me tell you something, man. But whatever works for you. What you got? What you got, man? What you got? Oh, you want me to act like whiskey? You want me to act like whiskey? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. This is my impression of whiskey. Yeah, Bergs. I hear you're talking some major smack about me, man. You're talking about my prison tattoos. You're talking about my spider webs and my $2 meth hoe, tweaker hoe, who I met at the Everett Tweaker Cam. You're talking about me? Huh? You're talking about me? Whiskey? Remember, man, I'm a skater. I'm a skateboarder from the 1980s, man. Don't ever forget that, Bergs. I can take you out any day on a half pipe. Okay? Wait, hold on a second. I gotta pull up my thing. I can hardly see. I gotta pull it up. Don't ever mess with me, man. I live in a shit wagon, man. I work 10 hours a week. You're going to mess with me? How dare you? What are you doing here? Huh? I'll take you on any day of the week. I might have been the former founder of iPoint, Irrelevant People of YouTube, but you know what? I was always fucking around when I did that. I didn't really mean that. So you know what, Bergs? I'm a skateboarder. I'm a cool dude. I'm a rad dude, man. I got me a little tweaker girl, man. I picked her up at the skate park. Okay? What do you got, Bergs? You got a chick as rad as mine? Do you have a chick as cool as mine? Are you as cool as me, man? I mean, do you walk around like me with, I mean, you can see my eyes, right? You can see my spiderweb tattoos, right? My fake prison tattoos, right? Man, I want to take you out so much, even though I'm the founder of iPoint and I don't believe in violence. I'm going to take you out. Oh, goddamn, my freaking, you know what? I can hardly see. I got to pull it down. What, can you guys see me or what? I mean, really? And you're going to talk about me and my $2 tweaker girl who I met at the skate park? Really? Man, you got a lot of nerve, Bergs. Okay, I know where you live, Bergs. I'll be coming up and seeing you. That's basically what that guy is. He's a joke. Give it up for the Bergs, folks. Give it up for the Bergs right now. Show your love to the Bergs right now. Because that's what he is. That's what he is, man. He's a joke. He's a joke. That's what he is. That's basically what that guy is. A total joke. And he would get knocked the fuck out. He doesn't know who he's dealing with, man. He doesn't know who he's dealing with. He really doesn't. He truly has no clue what he's dealing with. I'm a freaking assassin. I'm a Terminator. All right, come on, folks. I'm about ready to call it quits. But who's going to be the last one of the night to show me some love, to light it up? I think it's going to be HVAC. I think he wants to do one as a last call for alcohol, folks. Last call for alcohol. I think it's going to be HVAC. That's just my opinion. I think he's going to come through $1 more. That's just what I think. This is the last call for alcohol, and that's who I think is going to come through. I think it's going to be HVAC. That's just my opinion. Okay? Everett. The Everett Tweaker Cam. James Everett, the Everett Tweaker Cam. The place where Whiskey met his bitch at. Doesn't matter if I can do 5 push-ups. All right, folks. Well, I've been on here for a while. It's been a good night. So the bottom line is this, folks. We're quitting YouTube, folks. We're quitting YouTube, folks. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I'll see you around. I might see you in a little bit. I just need to take a break. I've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I am the show. You have to understand, I am on the stage. You're down in the audience. I'm on the stage right now. I just did a 2 hour and 20-minute concert, and I'm not even playing an instrument. No wonder my voice is always tweaked during the week. So I'll see you guys around. Thank you for your love and support. Well, you know what, Salty Dog? She talks shit about me. If she doesn't want to talk shit about me, I won't talk shit about you. I'll see you all later, folks. Remember, I'm a counterpuncher. I don't start, I finish. Good night.